now to a really new father. I'd like to invite Rahul Anand. So happy Father's Day, your very first, and congratulations on your little princess. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Divya. And I'm a newborn father, so I have a lot to learn. And I can't talk much about how it feels like to be a father because I'm still learning what it means to be a father. But I think I would like to put it in a chronological fashion to start with, from the time where that we got to know that we are going to be expecting our firstborn and to today. So to start with, me and my wife never planned to have a child that early. We were married only a couple of years. My wife is a yoga teacher. She was very much focused on her career. I'm an entrepreneur, and I was focusing on my career. We didn't think that we would be planning a kid for at least another couple of years. But when the pleasant surprise came, it was not planned, but we knew instantly that we wanted that, and there was no second thought about having the kid. So that's where it began, and there was a lot to learn because Tash, being from the yoga world, she wanted a natural birth. That's something that is something that I would recommend strongly to anyone who's wanting to be a father. So we were trying to know more how we want to go forward about having a natural birth, and then she spoke about having a water birth. Now, natural birth is something that I didn't know much about, and I definitely did not know that there could be a water birth. But she wanted that, and a couple of her friends had that, and it's very prevalent now in Europe and US. It's a very natural way for a baby to come into this world because our natural, the baby being in the womb is naturally in a liquid, warm environment. So to come from that straight into an open environment can be very, very alarming and very tough for the child. So it is something that has to be well planned, and we had to do a lot of research. My wife, she did a lot of research, and Divya here helped us especially a lot. And I'm glad that I enrolled in the hypnobirthing program. And I think over those 10, 12 hours, what I learned about the process of giving a natural birth told me so much and taught me so much.
Rahul, because you have a baby who was born in these unprecedented times. And so I really want to focus on your journey here, of how much effort you made to make sure that that idea of hers, which with everything locked down and everything restricted, you managed to get that for her. Can you just talk a little bit about that? Because this is about celebrating your journey as well, and I've seen that journey a bit. I've been a part of it. So just
that's right. I mean, when the COVID situation happened until today, I believe that's the best thing that could have happened to me, because I'm a person who works 18 hours. I'm very occupied with my businesses, and if it hadn't happened, I would be not able to devote that much time with my wife, and I was locked down with her, and I got to be there through the thick and thin of things, and see her journey day on day. And I think it was a big blessing, and I think COVID has anyway made us more conscious as a society, and it definitely made me more conscious about what is coming next in terms of being a father. It made me think a lot, reflect a lot, read a lot, and I tried to be there for my wife as much as I could emotionally as well. I think that is one part which was challenging, because when you get locked down with one human being, whether it's your mother or your wife, it can be very challenging, especially for boys. Boys will be boys. You want to meet your friends, you want to go out for a drink, and if that is stopped, and then your wife is having all these hormonal imbalances and saying things that you like, dude, what happened to her? That is something which is very, very hard to digest sometimes. But you learn a lot with that. You learn to be more patient. I think I've learned to be more patient, and I wish I would be more patient also, but I tried my best. So yeah, it's good that there was COVID, and there was a big challenge. We were locked down in Chandigarh, and as I said, she wanted to give a natural birth, a water birth, and in Chandigarh there is no facility to give water birth, but she was hell bent, and it could have gone either way. If she wasn't that committed to it, maybe we could have succumbed to the pressure. There's COVID, okay, let's just go to a regular hospital. That's also all right. But no, we made all our efforts. We had planned everything in Delhi. We moved lock, stock, and barrel through the lockdown to Delhi, and we gave birth on the 7th of June. Uh, it was
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is something, isn't it?
it was the happiest moment of my life. I can uh, definitely say that, and I'm sure anyone else who will go through this will feel the same.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. I think that's about it. The rest I'm going to learn a lot along the way, and probably in a couple of years when we do this next, I'll let you guys know what it means to be a father. But right now, the journey of becoming a father is something that is very special, and I wish that everyone else gets to experience the same.
Yes, thank you so much, Rahul, for sharing. And even though when we see that we want to break it down logically and logistically in doing this, I'm doing this for my wife, I'm doing this, I'm preparing this, it is quite emotional even for men. And yet it is biologically coded.